Hi guys, how are you doing? It's Mark here at planetsarms.co.uk. I wanted to talk to you and give you some information, research information on MK677 or something called Ibutamoren. Now, a lot of people class MK677 as a SARM, a selective androgen receptor modulator, but it isn't. It's actually something called a secretagogue. And the way that MK677 works is quite phenomenal. It is becoming one of the more popular SARMs, and rightly so. It's long term, it can be used longer term in your research, certainly. 3-4 months. It's a nice one. It's a slow burner, but wow, the results. And so what does it do? Well, MK677 has quite a few different fascinating properties that it can do. It helps build lean muscle mass. It increases something called growth hormone in the brain. The pituitary gland in particular, the front part of your brain, is responsible for growth hormone release. So this seems to stimulate the pituitary to release more growth hormone and something called insulin growth factor 1. Those two hormones are incredible for athletes, bodybuilders, powerlifters, physique models, bikini models. Women can take this in their research and men can take this completely. It's also got some other little added advantages. So it's fantastic for keeping you lean. So people hear that word growth and they go, oh, they're massive on that. If you're training hard and you're depending on your diet, you can put on some seriously good, dry, lean gains. If you're calorie deficient, you'll strip down, but you will not lose those that muscle integrity. So it will actually keep you in an anabolic state rather than a calorie deficient catabolic state, which tends to happen. It's fantastic for the skin and it has anti-aging properties. That's got my interest straight away. It can tighten the skin and it actually helps with bone density. So if you look at a female in particular, I think it's 1 in 3 females now suffer with osteoporosis or brittle bone disease. 1 in 3. It's different with men, but if you have issues, it can really potentially be beneficial for strengthening the bones. Or if you've had an injury, you've broken a bone or something like that, it's another one that would be more beneficial to potentially to use alongside your recovery and your training. So MK677 is it doesn't affect testosterone levels. It works more, as I say, on the growth hormone, the insulin growth factor release, and it increases something called ghrelin. And ghrelin is your hunger hormone. So a lot of people will increase their hunger or their appetite on MK677. And it does work because I've tried it, and within a week, goodness me, just make sure there's clean food around you if you do this, because you'll eat anything. And the other thing, it will improve the quality of your sleep. So it puts you into a deeper sleep. This state of sleep is called REM, or rapid eye movement. And this is when your subconscious goes into dream mode and your body starts to then repair muscle aches, pains. That's your body releases the hormones to repair your body while you sleep. So often you wake up much more refreshed. Personally, I would take this before training and just before bed. That'd be the brilliant timing of MK677. Dosage wise, I'd go between 10 and 30 milligrams a day, depending on, how experienced you are in training and things like that. So that is some information on MK677. That's all it is, purely information. MK677 is, as a secretagogue, is only allowed for research purposes only, I believe. So if you do purchase any MK677, it's your responsibility. It's not meant for human consumption at the minute, and it is for research purposes only. So you will have to do your own research on them. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. That's a little bit of info on MK677. Cheers, guys. Bye.